All right, guys, we all want that flowing swing. Think about a Davis Love III, a Ben Hogan, Adam Scott. How do they get these good, free-flowing, long, smooth swings that create those huge amounts of club head speed? Well, I got 3 tips for you guys that's really going to help you to lengthen up your swing, to get that free-flowing feel, plus you're going to get distance with it. Let's go and get started. All right, so there's 3 keys to a really free-flowing swing. Now, number 1, we have to create a big arc on the way back with our hands, and on the way down, as we start down, we got to create a big arc there. So if you can imagine the swing is like a hula hoop, imagine what my hands are moving as they're going throughout the swing. I want them to be traveling back on this hula hoop, and as they start down, they're working out away from your body on this hula hoop also as we build some lag. So let me show you how this would work. So on the takeaway, we're going to have a nice wide takeaway, not very much wrist set at all, and then as we go to the top of the swing, that's the top of our hula hoop. As we start to work down, our hands are actually working out this direction as we start down. We want them to stay really wide, and if you stay soft with the hands, as you start to go wider, that's actually going to increase your lag. So as I put some pressure going this way, that club naturally wants to lay down and sharpen out that angle of lag. I have a great video on this talking about how you can almost feel like if your club was like a bow and arrow, it was an arrow that's on your back, you're going to feel like you're pulling it out of the sheath to get those arms going wide and to increase your lag. That's going to look something like this. So wide takeaway, really wide arms as you're increasing lag, and then as you're coming on through. That's the first key. Keep that wide arc in the hands. Go ahead and do some reps really practicing on that wide takeaway. Feel like your arms are stretching away from your body, almost like you're letting the momentum of the club head pull your arms away from your body. And as you start down, imagine that you're trying to get your arms as wide as you can go this way, away from your chest as you start that downswing as you're building some lag. Step number 2, and this is where a lot of people go wrong. Do you make some practice swings in your house? I did this a lot growing up. Swing with an iron inside the house. You got those 8-foot ceilings. You don't want to put a hole in the ceiling because you know your mom is going to be super mad if you do that. So you grow up making these shorter swings where in the fall through, you kind of do one of these motions. You let the wrist fold back up so that the club head stays nice and low and doesn't bust through the ceiling. Well, if we want to have that long, free-flowing swing, just take a look at Ben Hogan or Adam Scott. They're going to let those arms fly away from their body. The body's going to keep on rotating on through, and as their club is perpendicular to the ground this way, it would be busting through a 9-foot ceiling with the driver. So I really want to have those arms very long as I'm coming on through. As my club's perpendicular to the ground, I want my hands to be above my head. So I'm staying in my posture and letting my hands reach up above my head. That's the second key. That's really going to help you to get those long arms coming through there. So you're really going to feel like you're getting that extension and getting the ball to stick to the face for a long way through the contact zone. Now third, we want to let our right arm really extend on through as this is happening. This is going to tie right in with that. So as I'm swinging through the shot, I want to feel like my right arm really extends up and my right shoulder touches my chin as I'm coming all the way on through. So I can almost imagine my arms being like a rubber band, and as they're being pulled down the fairway, getting longer and longer, that's going to get me that nice free-flowing swing, and my right shoulder is going to touch my chin just barely as I rotate all the way on through and I'm facing to the target. So it looks something like this. There's that nice free-flowing long swing. So now let's put it to the test. I got my flight scope out. Let me turn it on. I'll hit a shot. We'll see what kind of speed this long free-flowing swing can create. All right, not too bad, right down the left side of the fairway. See what kind of numbers the flight scope picked up here. 115.9 club head speed, 319 total distance, so hit that one pretty solid. You guys get that long flowing swing, work on those key checkpoints, you're gonna be the best driver in your foursome. All right guys, I hope y'all really enjoyed this video. If you did, I got an even better bonus for you. If we wanna get distance in the golf swing, we've gotta get a lot of lag, and then we've gotta let that lag go. Well, I've got my #1 lag video. I'm going to play a preview of that here in a second. If you're on a desktop device, go ahead and click the link that pops up on your screen. If you're on a phone or a tablet, click the iCard that's somewhere on your screen right now. That's going to take you to where you can get instant access to that full video. Plus, you're going to get 5 videos from our Top Speed Golf system. Never going to cost you a dime. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. Click that thumbs up button. That really helps us out. And also remember to subscribe. That way you'll see our newest videos. See you guys in the lag video. Hi guys, and welcome back. I'm Clay Ballard, and in today's video we're going to talk about one of the absolute worst drills for creating lag. It's a very common drill that I see, and in this drill what we're gonna do is we're gonna set the wrist very early to create an angle of lag, and then we're gonna try to hold this throughout the swing. It's one of the worst things that you can do to build lag. I'm gonna talk about the science behind why this is the case, and I'm also gonna give you a great drill to help you improve your lag, all in this video. Let's go ahead and get started. If I do it this way versus holding that position, exact same thing happens when we're building the lag in the golf swing. So what we wanna do is throughout the swing, I wanna have a very low and wide takeaway. So I'm not gonna set my wrist early at all. If you look at a lot of the top players, you look at Adam Scott, very wide takeaway, not very much wrist set at all. You look at Rory McIlroy, look at Tiger Woods. All these players are using a wide takeaway and not getting very much wrist set, so that later in the swing, as we start down, we can increase this wrist set, and we're really only gonna max out this angle of lag for a split second in the downswing. Okay, so a 3-step drill here. Now, as we get started with this, I want to remind you that the fulcrum in this golf club for getting a massive amount of lag is right at the end of the golf club. This is where I want my hinge point to be.